Round two. Round two with John. How you doing, John?
Okay, like I said, Florida is very hot. It's humid. You don't want to wake up 9 o'clock in the morning and it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity. So I had to leave Florida. It was two kinds of hot. You know, it's the heat and the police. That was hot too, you know.
Yeah.
And they told me, hey, listen, John, you know, get the hell out of Florida, because these guys, he has like 10 brothers. I didn't know them all. Me and his brothers got into a conflict, altercation. And he said, listen, you don't. I said, you're right, I don't. He said, you know what? Leave Florida. Yeah, whatever. So I left. But like I say, two heats. It's like Miami Vice, you know, in the heat of the night, you know what I'm saying? But on that Florida, it's very good for people who like warm weather. You know, like people that live the Antarctic, you know, they like cold weather. You know, the Eskimos. But being that there's a change in the atmosphere, I believe Al Gore, he made that aware where the temperature is changing. Even the polar bears, they trying to find a way out because the ice is melting. So, I mean, Florida's to people who love heat and have mucho moolah.
You were saying that it used to be better prices to buy something.
Yeah. Well, back in the 70s, yeah, you could go. I could. But back then, my favorite was, before Wonder Bread, there was Dandy Bread and bologna meat. Dandy Bread, D-A-N-D-E-E, and it's like 50 cents a loaf. And you go get a quarter of a pound of bologna, beef bologna, and some cheese. You got lunch. And yeah, the food's cheap. But being that now, all these wealthy people are moving there to get sun and whatnot, help out their remedies, their body aches and stuff. They move there, and I believe that the prices, they go up and up because they can afford it, and the people that was born and raised there, they can't. You know. So
were you, John? Were you ever homeless in the street? Homeless in Florida?
No. I have my grandparents left my two brothers and I. They left us a $250,000 house. And I never homeless, or I had family, immediate family there. I could go there. Hi, how are you? Hi, how you doing? Okay,
so are you gonna help him? I wanted to call the networks because John's my friend.
Yeah, you still call.
He's a really nice guy, and he needs help.
Yeah. So what is something crazy that you've seen on the street before?
Okay, thank you. God bless. All right. Excuse me, sir?
What is like something crazy you've seen in New York City on the streets, like being out here? Is there anything like...
Oh, man, everything you see is crazy. I see guys down here. I'm like, what the heck? This guy sitting down, another guy over me, you know, he's giving this guy, I don't know, you read my mind. He's giving him, I don't want to say it like that.
When did you move to New York City?
Yeah, right down the street. Excuse me?
When did you move to New York City?
Well, I was born here, but I came back in 79.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know. I see crap. I see people screwing over here, they over here. People crapping on the sidewalk. I mean, it's pathetic, but this is New York. And you know, look at it this way. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're living outside, so you gotta go outside, right?
Yeah, well, I do it all the time. If it's normally I go to McDonald's on 3rd Avenue, but if it's an emergency, that's why I try not to eat too much, because you know, whatever you put in your system's gotta come out, and that's why I bring it back to God. See, God figured out everything, and just like you have an exhaust on this car or every car where all that combustion can go out. Your butt is a combustion. You eat, it's got to go somewhere.
Yes.
But you want to go civilized, like a toilet or whatever. But if you got to go, you got to go.
All right. Thank you very much, John.
Not a problem.
John, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.